topic of the day.
Again, we're joined by Rochelle, Fritsch, and Jeff Wagner from 620 WTMJ. Viewer's choice topic today. Former Trek Bicycles executive Mary Burke easily defeated State Representative Brett Holsey in the Democratic primary for governor. She will take on Governor Scott Walker in November. Who do you think will win?
I know.
Tell us.
I know. It's going to be the one who gets the most votes.
Oh.
Well, I mean, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you can't argue with that. But I'm intrigued. Okay, Mary Burke wins big, but one of the interesting stories is Brett Holsey, who's a crackpot. He got 52,000 votes.
Well,
how did he get 52,000 votes?
I was going to bring this up. There were places like Oak Creek where Brett Holsey was running neck and neck with Mary Burke. Do you think those were legitimate Brett Holsey fans, or those Republicans just doing a little of that?
Those were crossovers because, matter of fact, Charles Benson and I were just trying to discuss how many Republican crossover votes there were for David Clark, and my guess is there were probably tens of thousands, and a lot of those people probably did vote for Brett Holsey. On to our bigger question, I think this is going to be a fascinating race. I think right now it is too close to call. I think the campaign, even though there's just a small segment of undecided voters, if you thought you heard a lot of radio ads and saw a lot of TV ads over the course of the last few weeks, and it's going to start, my prediction is tomorrow. I don't think any of the candidates for major office are going to be dark any time between now and the election. So
Governor Walker has a new ad out today.
Get ready. Get ready.
And how many outside interests are going to be involved in this one?
Okay, outside interests dumped $600,000
into the sheriff's race.
Into the Democratic primary for sheriff in Milwaukee County for sheriff. Can you imagine on both sides of the aisle how much money is going to be poured in here?
Well, if you like watching us here on Live at 3, but don't like the political commercials that are the wallpaper for these 4 months of the year,
mute, get a snack.
Please stick with us.
Yeah, stick with us. Absolutely.
We have no choice. I mean, I guess I could plug my ears, but it's time for our lightning round, a new online bus tracking feature, not sitting very well with many parents in Indiana. So what you do is you go in, you type your address, and you can get the bus route information, including pickup and drop-off times, also bus stop locations. No password, no username needed to do this. Should anyone be able to track a child's school bus route? I see really good intentions here, but someone just didn't think too much.
Well, and that's just it. It was well intended. I think it was one of those things where a committee sat down and said, you know what, we want to keep parents informed. Let's use technology, have them go to the website.
Yeah, let's use a username and password.
Right. At least that. But I think they took the ball and they ran with it way too soon, and without stopping to refine it, thinking about the possibilities. Not just that strangers could go and do this. I think about these bad marriage, bad breakups.
Right, where you have a parent that wants to abduct a child.
Exactly. So they just didn't think it through.
Yeah. Well, see, and you're right. See, I just don't get it. I mean, because again, almost everything you access on the internet that has any degree of personal nature to it, you need to register. You need, like you were saying, Courtney, you need to get a username and you need to get a password. How hard is that? Just to require people to register so at least you have some idea as to who it is that's checking on and off. Now, I'm not sure that this is really going to be a recipe for disaster, but it's so easy to just make people log in. Why not do it?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna make this password protected soon.
I think they either do that or scrap it.
Yeah.
Print them out and give them to parents like they had them when I was in school.
When they used to do, they put them
there
in
was a piece of
your
paper,
backpack.
magnet on the fridge. Didn't need a password, but you had to get in the house with the key.
Didn't we have those envelopes like pinned to our shirts when we came home?
Only if you were bad did you get an envelope pinned to your shirt.
I never thought I'd be the one saying this, Steve, but it's 2014. We don't print anything out anymore. For goodness sakes, get with the new millennia.
No more paper.
Says the guy who only got a smartphone 2 years ago. The What's Hot discussion will continue online. Find it at tmj4.com/hot.